What's good, everybody? I am here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7 Part 1, like the first half of it. Not the best season so far, huh? And I'm sure you guys agree with me. The premiere, fantastic. I think they said you're not going to hate us for doing that whole, cliffhanger of last season, which I didn't hate them, honestly. I think it was a good thing, but I did hate them because of how the next couple episodes went. We didn't even get back to Rick and them to see what they were doing for like 3 more episodes. So we didn't get to see how people were mourning it. So it was kind of pointless. Like, if you would have done it last, killed Abraham and Glenn last season in the finale, and then had us have to process that all summer and then wait to see everyone's reactions and what happens to them, that would be nice. But that's not what happened, and it happened this season, and I would have been fine with that if we would have got to see the aftermath right after it, but we had to wait like 3 episodes for it, and that was not cool. But when it started, you didn't really know what was going on, and Negan's has Rick and going for a ride, making him go get the axe and kill zombies and whatnot, and when he chooses Abraham and beats in his head, I was instantly pissed. I was at my brother's apartment watching with him and his roommate. We were all instantly pissed. We did not care. I got on all social media and said, I have lost all respect for this show. Not because I was like, crap, they killed one of my favorite characters. I have no problem with Abraham. I love him. But it's because that death, I've said it 1,000 times to all my friends, it had to be Glenn or Daryl. It had to be one of them for the story and for the impact of the character, who the character was. In the comics, it was Glenn, and Glenn was a fan favorite. Abraham still, he's not everyone likes him. It's either you like him or you don't. And so, like, when it shows Abraham, I was like, are you kidding me? That's some bullshit. Like, he did not deserve that death. He deserved the arrow through the eye thing like Denise got. But then Daryl went and hit Negan. He was like, hey, can't let that slide. Let's get back to it. And he kills Glenn. I dropped out of my seat and started screaming, tearing up. I wasn't prepared. And I told myself, I said I wanted it to be Glenn. I did, because it was going to make the best for the story. But that definitely hurt me. That destroyed me. Definitely. It hurt. But I think they did that really well, killing Abraham and then killing Glenn. That was really good, honestly. That helped the story, in my opinion. And at the end of and I like that Negan has Rick. He's like, you're going to chop off your son's hand. He's like, no, it can be me. It can be me. And then the big snot bubble comes like, oh, yeah, that was disgusting. But it was hilarious. Also, good acting if that was, acting. Or if it was effects, good effects. But I'd prefer it to be like legit acting. And it really showed that Negan was in charge and that Rick was now a bitch. He said, look at me. He was a bitch. But the following episode showed Ezekiel, Morgan, and Carol. It was alright. Wasn't anything spectacular. Yeah, we got to see Richard. We got to see that really happy guy, whatever his name was. Everyone started making memes and tweets about that guy already. I already saw someone make a custom action figure of that guy. Like, he wasn't... Carol's doing her fake nice shit again. Morgan's being Morgan. Ezekiel, I think they did good. I wish we would have seen him more. We literally only saw him once this entire season. We didn't even see him in this finale. I'm pretty sure we didn't. So, yeah, we saw him once this season, I believe. Carol and Ezekiel are going to have the Ezekiel and Michonne relationship from the comics. I do want to know that. Also, someone told me, I might have talked about this in a previous video, but is Shiva CGI or real, or both? I'm not sure what she is. I could Google it, but I don't really trust the internet 100%. So if you know, please let me know. Then we got the Daryl episode where he's showing at the sanctuary, showing what his life's going through, and it has Dwight showing Dwight's life also, which I didn't hate that episode. I was glad that it showed that, but like, it was very repetitive, especially with the Daryl. I was like, we're on easy street. that I'm on the easy street, that I'm on the easy street. It's so sweet when you're on easy street. A non-fucking stop. Me and my friend Kevin were watching that episode together. We hated that. It just kept going and going and going. But, my freaking cousin Trey always plays it when he's over here. Oh my gosh. He had the speaker and just started playing it on repeat. I was gonna kill that kid. But, honestly, half the episodes this season so far could have been combined with another episode. Like, that Easy Street episode could have been combined with the Carol Morgan episode. I think they're both called The Cell and the other's The Well. Like, they're already together. So they could have been called The Well and The Cell or something. But either way, should have just combined those episodes because there wasn't enough going on in them for them to be their own episode. And then after that we got... Is the next episode when Negan comes to Alexandria for no reason at all, and then takes all their guns and burns their mattresses? I believe that's that episode. And then you find out Spencer's hiding shit in his room. But again, could have been combined with the next episode. Or no, the next episode I believe was when Maggie and Jesus and Sasha helped out the hilltop and whatnot. And Carl came there and then left with Negan's people. But they could have combined the episode where Negan goes to Alexandria first with the episode of Tara and Heath. And that pissed me off because Tara and Heath left for a 2-week run. And now Heath's gone. And he obviously wasn't dead from what we saw. He got in a car and left. So how did Tara make it back and Heath not? And I understand that Heath is on another show, whatever the hell that show is. And he doesn't really have the time for the show. And it makes me mad because they cast an actor to play Heath, which I like this guy who plays Heath so far. He does good as Heath and he looks like Heath. But they cast an actor who's too busy to actually be there and play Heath. And he's not huge, but he's big. He's like up there with Aaron status in the comics. Like, you know, like he's a big character. Him, Jesus, Aaron, those are like the new people after they get to Alexandria. Those are like main new people. It makes me mad that we haven't seen any of Heath. And I'm really hoping we're going to start seeing more Heath. I really... Like, it makes me mad. Honestly, kill Heath. He's alive in the comics, and I love that. But if we're not going to do anything with Heath, then please just kill him. So I don't have to sit here and be wanting more of Heath in the show and never actually get it. And that'd be easier for me, to be honest. And it'd piss me off, just like the Holly death at the beginning of Season 6, that they killed that character. But it wouldn't piss me off that the character in the show world died, because I didn't get to know him well enough. It just pissed me off that one of my favorite comic characters died. But yeah, so that episode was kind of pointless too. Tara meets a community of all girls who also have messed with Negan's crew. And for even introducing that, I hate those episodes when they introduce an entire cast of just random people. Like in the Governor episodes, just a cast of random people that die. The Beth episodes, a cast of random people that we never see again. So, and I like that black girl that was kind of badass. So, I mean, for introducing them, and they also dealt with Negan, and they have all those guns, because we're gonna need guns. I say Tara goes ahead and tells them, and they all work a deal out, and the girls can go throughout the communities and live, or they could stay at their own community. It just can add an extra community. If you're gonna introduce all these random people, then you better just make them a part of the episode. I hate that crap. And I always hate the episodes where it's like made up characters. Like Daryl and Beth's episode, I hated it first because it was just made up characters. But I love that. It's one of my favorite episodes now. But like Tara and Heath's a real character, but we don't see him at all. So it's Tara with a community of made up characters. And I just hate that crap. But yeah, that episode was kind of pointless too. Didn't do anything for us at all. You can tell Tara was pregnant. I mean, you could tell she was pregnant last season, but now you can tell that she's done being pregnant. Like, she's got the weight. She didn't go back to her skinny self. After all of that, we finally have another good episode where it's like Sing Me a Song or whatever the heck it's called, and it shows how Dwight gets his face burnt, shows Daryl being, held captive, Negan showing Carl around, showing his relationship with Carl, has Carl sing him a song, takes off the bandage, Jesus goes there and helps out Daryl. That's in this episode though. Spencer's a little bitch to Gabriel. He's a dick. Michonne starts holding a girl captive. Rick and Aaron go on a run. And now this episode really pulled right out of the comic books. This wasn't in the comics, but Aaron and Rick went on that little boat thing, got supplies, brought it back. Negan was already there, hanging out. It really shocked me that they killed Olivia this soon, because she dies by the Whisperer's hands in the comics, and that's not for another 2 years in the zombie world. And, I mean, it's honestly good that she's dead, because now we don't have to watch Negan be a total dick to her about her weight. But it definitely shocked me that she died. I was so pumped. I thought Spencer was going to die last week, but since it didn't happen, I was like, okay, he'll definitely die next week, which is awesome. I was pumped for that. I liked, and I really loved that line. He's like, well, here's my question for you, Spencer. Do you not have any guts? And oh, there they are. They were inside you all along. I love that part. And then Rosita gets mad. That's what makes me mad, is Rosita didn't go try to kill Negan when Glenn and Abraham died, but when Spencer, a guy she doesn't even give a shit about, dies, is the last straw. The last straw. And then she shoots at him, but Lucille catches it. And then I thought they were going to kill Rosita. I was honestly like, they can't kill her. That would be really weird. And then they kill Olivia, and I'm like, what the hell? And they got Rosita's taken. She's like, no, it was me. And then Tara's like, no, it was me. And Eugene's like, no, okay, I'm coming clean. It was me. And they take Eugene sooner than they were supposed to, but now I'll deal with that. Rick's finally coming around and realizing that Negan, he's got to put a stop to him, and the family reunites. Well, most of them, you know. They go to the hilltop to reunite with Sasha and Maggie and Enid. And Jesus and Daryl came. I liked it. Everyone was hugging. I even like where Daryl and Rick try to look like Daryl tries to be all badass and just sort of nod at him, but then has to hug him. They're all reunited. I don't really like that Sasha and Rosita sort of look at each other constantly, keep going back and forth. They're like, are we okay? I wanted them to hug. I wanted them to hug each other, to be honest. I think it would have been better. But Rick tells everyone, he's like, Maggie, you're right from the beginning. We can't let him live. We got to take him down. And so that's what they set out to do, and that's the end of that season. And also, there's someone watching them from the trees, and it's got to be someone white. Oh, no, I was saying maybe it's Dwight, but it can't be, because I don't think I noticed any, like, scars or anything, or, like, messed up face. And then I was like, maybe it's Heath. That was the first person, I guess, but it was a white person for sure watching. Who else is out there? And like, if it was one of our people like Heath or Carol or someone, they wouldn't be hiding there. But the trailer show, the next season, half of the season's trailer shows all of them in the auditorium at the Kingdom. And I like that because it's showing us the part where they're going to be talking to Ezekiel, saying, yo, we got to take him down. We got to take Negan down. And I like that because someone, not going to say who, is going to pop out from behind the curtain. But yeah, I also realized Ezekiel and Dwight both were not in this episode at all. I don't think Dwight was in it. This season, it's as most go. Most people always like, each season's got two great episodes, 2 good episodes, 4 episodes of filler, and like 4 episodes of just straight shit. And this season they had like 3 great episodes, and then a good episode, and the rest were episodes. Decent start to the season. Definitely not one of my favorite seasons so far. I'm liking Negan though. I'm really liking Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Negan. Glad Spencer's dead. Rest in peace, Glenn, Abraham, and Olivia. Rest in shit, Spencer. I don't give a shit. And until next time, not making a decision is a big decision. Hey yo, if y'all like what you just saw in that video, hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Even if you don't, I'm sure there's something here for you, like Venus de Milo. Who doesn't love a good female turtle with boobs? You know, that's always a good time. We got unboxings, we got fake swords, and we got real swords.